What's up, race fans? I'm Dallas, and this is my build. This is the Crash Test Dummy Monster Truck, and it's been a project that's been going on for quite a while. Right now it's stripped down to just a bare chassis because I'm taking it to go get powder coated. So right now everything's getting ready to basically look brand new. Everything is brand new, but of course it's been a long process, a lot of building and constructing going on to get this project all done. So right now it's kind of one of the finishing stages. So everything is going to get powder coated, everything's going to get reassembled. So the truck, it's been nearly completed already. Well, I brought everything completely stripped down, back to a bare chassis, axle housings and everything. So
gotcha.
As you can see, there's some little bit of surface rust from working outside and everything. Want to get everything sandblasted, get rid of all that.
All right, everybody, we're going to go over a few of the little technical things about this chassis because it's completely bare. You're not going to get much of a chance out there, people who fabricate things, to get a peek at what Dallas has got going on here.
So basically this truck, the chassis is the starting point. This everything that makes a monster truck gets bolted right to this right here. So
and via all of these little tabs, right?
All those tabs which have been cut on the plasma table, there's, I'd say all the tube work, that's a lot of work. But realistically, I'd say all the tabs, brackets, mounts and everything, that's probably more time consuming than all the tube work that goes on right here. So that's one thing.
Is it because of placement, or is it just because it's tedious? Because it's just 10, 12?
Mostly placement. And then just the fact that there's so many different things, it's...
Yeah, I mean, some of them larger than others. Like, these are probably just for the plexi?
Yep,
plexi?
for the Lexan, yeah.
Lexan, sorry.
Just a polycarbonate.
And my question is, did you weld all of this?
Yep.
So this was a project for you, too?
It was. This
everybody's
chassis...
gonna see your welds now.
Oh, dang.
Oh,
well,
man.
this chassis is pretty much how I learned how to weld, so...
Oh. Well, yeah. You could do it, too. You're just gonna have to bust your ass for a while.
And then, of course, fixing a lot of mistakes.
And these ones are new ones, right? These are the ones you put on later?
Yeah, those are just for sponsor board, so nothing structural. They just hold polycarbonate Lexan sponsor panels. And right here, got the axle housings.
Which axles are you running versus the ones that are going to be?
One thing different, these are sheet metal housing, and one of only things I didn't build on this truck myself. Actually went to Kyle with Black Rock Fabrication, who made these axle housings. And I figured axle housings, that's something that's very important, so I'd kind of let a professional take over for that part.
That would make sense. And how often do they go through axles, do you think? Or is it a couple seasons out of one? Or?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
And
I mean, not to say it doesn't look beefcake, but they weigh a lot, right?
Well, actually, these are probably about the strongest axle housings out there. Kyle, he builds axle housings from monster trucks to rock crawlers, anything you can think of, and I'd say
Is he local around here? Or?
He actually isn't. These came all the way, I believe it was Pennsylvania, I think.
Nice.
So they came from the other side of the country.
Okay, hey man,
And
that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
And did you make that? Did you make that connection later on, or is that just like an industry standard? You made a phone call.
It's fairly industry standard. There's a few people out there that make axle housings, but I'd say Kyle is probably considered the best.
Very cool. You get this whole arm right here just for that rear steer.
Yeah.
Now, how many people run the rocker? Is it
Very
just Tom?
few. I think I think Tom and some of his guys are some of the very few.
That was just an interesting thing I saw was the rocker on one of them. This is going to be a center steer truck too, right? That's cool.
Center seat.
Center seat.
Yeah.
Center seat. Sorry, not center steer. They say that in cars though. If you convert a car to center steer.
Right.
Gotcha. Let's check that there. Yeah. Unless there's anything else you can think of. Oh yeah, and you got your wheels too.
Right here, don't have the outer bead, but these are the beadlock rims.
And this is how many inches in diameter again?
25-inch rims, and then
25.
I believe it's 43 bolts to hold the bead on. So, and then these will get powder coated bright fluorescent orange.
Okay.
This chassis will be a little bit of darker gray. Axle housings will be black, and then in the back of my truck, I actually have to make 2 trips. Got a fully loaded pickup truck with 4-link bars, tie rods, and driveline cages, all kinds of stuff that'll get powder coated orange. So blue, orange, and gray. Those are the main colors for this truck.
Very cool, very cool. What are you actually in for if you think you're going to go build your own truck from the ground up? From someone who's actually done it, not somebody who already has a team, like just straight up, ground up, your own money, putting it where your mouth is. What you got to say about that? What are your
Well,
thoughts?
just the truck itself, not including a hauler, spare parts, and the logistics of getting everything, you're looking at least 100 grand, and that's if you build everything yourself.
Not just cost, how many hours?
Hours?
If you learned it like you did, hard way.
Man, hour-wise, I would say,
Obviously with help, you're
yeah,
not just going to go, I mean, I guess you could.
yeah. Well, I think I'm going on year 4 on this project, and
Okay.
so,
Whatever the math of 4 years times hours is, and long nights, and
yeah, so a lot of long nights, but of course, I haven't been able to just work on it constantly throughout most of the year on the road working on other monster trucks
And
and
you're also-
announcing
How
shows.
many shows do you announce a year?
Oh man,
What do you
I'd
think?
say,
I mean, I know there's different amounts of shows per year.
yeah, over 30.
Over 30?
Yeah, probably in the high 30s. But then,
How long did that take to go from wrenching out to driving?
about 10 years. This is what I've wanted to do since I was 2 years old. And
I could be in that line too, but I'm not doing it.
right. So it's one of those things, growing up all through school, you know, everyone asking, so what do you want to do when you grow up? When I grow up, I want to drive monster trucks.
Right?
And then
No,
everyone's
I'm
teachers
literally
and
the-
everyone's like,
I'm
no,
literally the
seriously,
same person.
What do you want
Not
to do?
alone. Not alone. Not alone.
And it's like, I'm serious. That's what
No,
I want to
meant,
do.
I meant like, what was the financial jump that allowed you to spend that much money on this? Just out of curiosity, if you are okay with saying it. Did you drive tow trucks? What did you do or does announcing and stuff actually over time get you to here?
Lots and lots of time.
Really?
So
Okay.
Basically, I guess the most major thing financially that was the biggest help was for most of my life, never had a girlfriend. Wasn't until
Ouch. He's
7
very
months
thankful
ago.
for the one he has now, right?
Exactly. Until 7 months ago, pretty much all the money I made went into savings.
Okay.
And
All right. Just want to make sure. So, but for all those out there, it took 10 years, 15 years? How many years?
you know, it's hard to say. Everyone has their own
No, I mean
background.
like when you no, I mean to get to here. Like, did it since from day one that you got
Yeah, about
into
10
this?
10
About
years.
10 years. Okay, so it takes a while. I mean, unless you got money. And if you got money, what are you doing?
Exactly.
Spend it on cool stuff.
So
Right on. Well, thank you for showing us your build. Although it's not together yet. Maybe in the future we could do something with that. I don't want to make any promises I can't keep, and I don't know what your schedule looks like. But
No, I definitely
this
love
is
to make
what
that
all
work.
y'all been talking about doing, and this is putting your money where your mouth is. And I enjoy that very much. And thank you for showing us around here while they are doing all their work and whatnot. So stay in tune and see what we come up with next. All right, deuces.